The year is 1934. Welcome to the golden age of travel, where the wealthy and the powerful cross continents in absolute luxury. And there is no greater symbol of this luxury than the legendary Ruby Express, a rolling palace of mahogany wood, polished brass, and velvet curtains cutting through the dark heart of land. On this cold autumn night, the train is racing toward Willow Creek, completely cut off from civilization. Our story takes place in the exclusive first-class carriage, a private sanctuary meant only for the elite. Here, the wealthy come to escape their pasts, drink expensive champagne, and flash their fortunes. But tonight, the atmosphere is heavy. Outside, a heavy rain is howling, and the forest has trapped the train in a dangerous pass. The engines are silent. The heating is failing. The passengers are trapped together in total isolation. And in the middle of this freezing silence, a chilling cry was heard. Inside first-class compartment number 3, a tragedy has just unfolded. The young and wealthy Countess Elizabeth, a beautiful heiress known across all of land, was found lifeless on the floor. She was alive just an hour ago, laughing in the dining car. Now she is gone. And that is not all. Her family heirloom, a priceless diamond necklace worth a fortune, has completely vanished from her locked jewelry box. The train is completely isolated from the outside world by snow, which means one chilling fact. The executioner is still among us in this very carriage. There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. There are only 3 other passengers traveling in this luxury section, and every single one of them is hiding a dark secret. Anyone could be the thief. Anyone could be the killer. The detective found 3 mysterious clues at the scene: an official banking letter about a massive unpaid debt, a luxury glasses forgotten on the floor, and a master key near the door. As we reconstruct the luxury dining car from the ground up, let's look at their profiles. The dining car was the true heart of the Ruby Express, a place of unparalleled glamour, filled with the aroma of expensive cigars, fine French wine, and heavy crystal glasses. This is where all of our suspects spent their evening, sitting under the warm glow of vintage lamps, flashing their wealth, and carefully watching each other's movements. All of them spent their evening here. All of them have dark secrets, and none of them has a solid alibi for the hour of the murder. Let's analyze the first suspect, Lord Henry, a broke, aristocratic gentleman with a famous mustache who was desperately looking for money. To the other passengers, he seemed like a man of supreme confidence, buying the most expensive bottles of champagne and talking loudly about his estates in Windenburg. But behind this expensive facade lies a desperate criminal mind. Lord Henry is a compulsive gambler who lost his entire family fortune at the Monte Carlo casinos just last month. He is completely bankrupt, facing public shame and a debtor's prison. He knew the Countess was traveling to Willow Creek with a legendary diamond necklace. He needed that jewelry tonight, at any cost, to pay off his debts and save his noble name. He had a massive motive, and his financial letters were found right on the victim's bed. Now, as we place the vintage tables and the mahogany bar counter, let's look at our second suspect, Thomas, the train's confused conductor, who controls every single door in this carriage. Thomas has been a faithful worker on the Ruby Express for 15 years. He knows every secret corner, every hidden compartment, and he holds the master keys to all the rooms. He is known for his polite smile, but Thomas carries a deep, hidden hatred. Decades ago, The Countess's wealthy father ruthlessly ruined Thomas's family business, driving his parents into absolute poverty and despair. Thomas spent his entire youth working as a servant instead of inheriting a successful legacy. Tonight, he was trapped on the same train with the daughter of the man who ruined his life. Revenge is a powerful drug, and Thomas had the keys to open her door. And finally, sitting at the most elegant table near the window, we have our third suspect, Madame Claude, a glamorous, fading theater actress who absolutely refuses to lose her spotlight. Madame Claude was once the most celebrated star of the Sim stage, adored by kings and billionaires. But time is cruel. Younger, wealthier women like Countess Elizabeth have recently pushed her out of the theater and into oblivion. Madame Claude is famous for her eccentric, dramatic behavior, her mountains of custom-designed luggage, and her dangerous pride. She hates the new generation of wealthy elite, and she is drowning in massive debts to maintain her lavish lifestyle. Jealousy, mixed with financial ruin, can make an actress play her most terrifying role yet. The stage is set, the dining car is built, and all three liars are sitting inside. Let's hear their stories and see what they have to say for themselves. The gentleman with the mustache, Lord Henry, is completely broken. He is drinking heavily at the bar, staring at his bankrupt documents, but he swears he left the letter on her bed and walked away while she was still alive. Next is the train conductor. He looks terrified and confused. He admits that the master key found by the body is his. However, he claims someone stole it from his jacket during the dinner rush. And finally, the famous actress. She stands by the window, calmly smoking. When asked about her glasses found in the Countess's room, she laughs it off. She claims she has no idea how it got there, suggesting the Countess was a crazy fan who probably stole the glasses from her dressing room earlier. The clues are in front of you. A ruined lover of luxury with a massive debt, a confused conductor, and an actress with a perfect excuse. Who do you think is the real killer? Write your deduction in the comments below. Oh, you are still here. Well, then, let's shine the light of truth on this dark history. The gentleman was indeed deeply in love with the Countess. He had a minor argument with her earlier and left a secret love letter in her room to apologize. But the actress, Madame Claude, heavily drugged his drink in the dining car. She stole his real letter and replaced it with a fake banking document about a massive debt. Next, she used her charm on the naive conductor. Her fingers slipped into his pocket, stealing the master keys to room number 3. Why was she so desperate? Madame Claude's career was over, and she was drowning in massive fashion debts. The Countess's diamonds were her only ticket back to high society. She unlocked the door, hunting for the necklace. But the Countess suddenly woke up. A violent struggle broke out. In a panic, Madame Claude ended her life, grabbed the diamonds, and fled the room. Did you guess the killer right?